Choices today, choices tomorrow, choices the next day are what matter. You don't get caught up in, listen, you just have to make a decision to want to change. And who cares about the past? I had every reason to throw in the towel, but I began to believe that I wanted to be different. And I had to take ownership of the mistakes that I've made. I had to quit blaming everybody else. I had to stop making excuses about why I am who I was. I had to quit saying that it was my mom and my dad's fault. No, I had the power to choose, and I made poor choices. And so I had to take ownership of it. And once I had taken ownership of it, I decided to move forward. And how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, man. I was like, all right, I want to change the world. I want to make the world a better place. I want to fulfill the promise. I want to make a difference. I want to be different for my own life. I want to be successful. How do you do it? One day, one choice, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 second, one decision at a time. Many of us sometimes, listen, we want to change and we want to be better, but we get so upset when everybody else doesn't believe. Listen to me. Lots of times, all of us who have made some poor choices in the past, we want to change, and we get excited, and we tell everybody about it, but we get our feelings hurt when everybody around you isn't as excited as you are. You can't get offended at that, because your track record has given them reason to believe that you're not going to carry on. You're not going to follow through. They have the right to not always believe you because talk is cheap. But what I've learned to do is that even in my hometown, I still have people that still are waiting for me to go back to being Nasty Nate, and we're like 750,000 people deep of this speaking and traveling, and my life, like I know I'm not going back to being who I used to be, but I still have those naysayers, right? You're always going to have the doubters and those haters in your life, but I've learned they have the right to feel that way. I gave them evidence, I gave them reasons to think like that, but what I've learned to do is I don't need to prove with my voice to anybody anymore. All of you that need to, when you're serious about changing, all of you need to do, you don't have to tell anybody you're changing, just do it. Let your life speak, let your life scream, let your life shout, and let it speak so loud it will speak volumes and nobody can ignore it. You don't have to prove it. Don't be offended if nobody else believes in you. You believe in you. You start making good choices. You start making good decisions.